Alright gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, also welcome. You guys obviously clicked on this video because you want to know exactly how to body recomp yourself in the next 90 days and you are probably skinny fat. This has been a much requested video from me on my Instagram. It has definitely been my most asked question. Now I know if you've been here before, I've lost a heap of weight before, lost 40 pounds, but I also have body recomp before. So this was me when I first started working out, and 90 days later, did 75 hard, and I'm gonna give you exactly the lessons that I learned from that so you don't have to go do the whole 75 hard. So by the end of this video, you will have a no bullshit guide to fully recomping your body in the next 90 days to build muscle while you lose fat. And I'm not here to waste your time. So let's just get straight into it because I don't want you to be fat. Now, I will just make myself look a bit smaller. Now, what is the goal physique? What are we trying to achieve here? So let's break it down, right? Shredded six-pack abs. We want our skin to be tight against our core. So when we're walking along the beach, we know that all the women are looking at us. We know that we value ourselves as men. And then we're going to go straight for the shoulders straight after that. That is going to be one of our massive targets to give us that wide-looking frame, right? Between the abs and the shoulders, literally those two alone, you look incredibly jacked. And then your back, we want that V-taper width, right? We want to have that nice, wide, thick back as well. And then we're going to get the arms, which is arguably my best body part. And then, of course, we got to get the calves in here. And honestly, that's just because I think calves look fucking sick. But most people go wrong with training, thinking you have to spend hours and hours and hours on workouts, which is just simply not the case. You need to stop training the popular splits, right? Because push-pull legs, if you're doing that twice a week, as a natural lifter, it is just genuinely too much volume. Like, yes, you can make progress, 100%, but it is not optimal for the time that we're trying to get our workouts in. And like I said, you are just not getting enough rest for your muscle to actually grow. And then you got the Arnold split, the classic Arnold split. He would train chest and back together on the exact same day, but he was roided up to shit, right? His body could handle that much volume. But if you're trying to train chest and back on the exact same day, you're not going to get the most out of your back as you possibly can, right? It is just too much volume, and there is not enough rest for optimal growth. And then the upper-lower split. It is new. I don't know a heap about it, but it is such a high volume amount of training for one day, right? So if you're trying to hit your chest, your shoulders, your triceps all on the same day, your triceps are going to end up having nothing out of it. So you may as well not do the last 3 exercises. So this is exactly how we are going to train. 4 to 5 times per week, each muscle group at least once per week, 45 to 60 minute sessions, that is it. 2 to 3 minute rests at absolute maximum intensity that you can possibly go, failure every single solitary set, and you follow this with the splits that I'm about to give you. I guarantee you will put on muscle, you will get jacked, you will have six-pack abs as long as you do exactly what I'm telling you. So implementing this into the 4-hour-a-week split, right? Day 1 is going to be chest and biceps. You got your incline Smith, you got your incline dumbbell, you got your cable flies, pec deck fly, flat machine press, dumbbell, flat bench press, incline seated curls, hammer curls, and cable curls. These are the only 3 exercises I ever do for my biceps, right? But we're going to structure all of these into a set workout plan based on your goals and what you want to accomplish. And then day 2 is quads and hamstrings. These are the only exercises we're going to be using. Hack squats, absolute game changer for growing my legs, right? I can't use them at the moment because of a knee surgery, but if I were to pick one, it would be that. And then you got leg extensions, focusing on pointing your toes out to get that nice teardrop, that inner quad. Then you got your heel raised squats, leg press, and then lunges. I don't use them very often, but sometimes they are good just to really burn your legs out. And then for your hamstrings, you got your RDLs on the Smith machine, really controlled, dumbbell RDLs, seated hamstring curl, and lying hamstring curl. This is it for legs. That's all you need. And then your back and calves is your bent over rows, your landmine rows for your upper back, both of those for your upper back. Then you got your close grip lat pull down, your wide grip lat pull down, and your seated row. Right, and also your chest supported row, and then calves, very, very simple when you implement what I'm about to tell you. Right, and then you got your day 4, which is shoulders and triceps. Smith machine shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder press, cable lateral raises, dumbbell rear delt flies, machine rear delt flies, dumbbell lateral raises, and then these are the only 3 tricep things that I do as well. Tricep exercises that I do as well. That is it. This is all we're going to do, and we're going to take little bits and pieces from all of these and implement these into this. How to structure your lifts for maximal body recomp. Right, we're going with our heaviest movement first or lagging body part first. So I'll go through the heaviest first. Right, 6 to 10 reps, failure every single solitary set, like I said before. So when we're training our chest and biceps, right, if you need to grow your upper chest, make that your first exercise. Make it your compound movement first. So do Smith machine incline bench press first, or do dumbbell incline press first, right? 3 sets here, maximum intensity, 6 to 10 reps, to failure. Then you're going to go onto a flat movement. So this could be dumbbell flat press, or it could be machine flat press. Whatever's the most comfortable for you, whatever you can feel, that squeeze and contraction, whatever you can feel it the most in there, use that exercise for yourself. You're going to do 2 sets here, and then your variation of your fly. If you want to grow your upper chest, I would go low to high on the cables. Or if you just want to grow like the flat part of your chest, the lower part of your chest, I'd be doing pec deck. Another alternative for that is if you're on a pec deck, lean slightly forward like this, and then bang, you can focus on your upper chest if you slightly lean forward. And then on this day, you're going to do 2 variations of curls. Right, so I showed you the 3 sets, 3 different variations of the curls. Pick 2 of them and do 2 sets of them. So you could do your hammer curl and your incline curl on the seat. Right, and then on your second day, we've got our quads and hamstrings. I'm going to teach you the lagging body part first. So let's say your hamstrings need to grow, and you know that. Right, so you're going to pick your hamstrings first. Train them first. Get the most output out of them as you possibly can. You're going to do 3 sets on the first exercise, just like over here with your upper chest, right? So you could do 3 sets on the Smith machine RDLs, right? And then the next one, you could do 2 sets on the lying leg curl, and that is it. You don't need to train any more than that. Just make sure that you're training at maximum intensity, failure every single solitary set for your hamstrings. And then your quads. Like I said, I would do hack squats, and then the secondary movement that I would do would be the leg extension. So the secondary movement, do 2 sets, but to absolute failure, and drop set that last set. Right, so 3 sets here, 2 sets here. Exact same thing for the hamstrings. And then for our back and calf day, we're going to do, you can do 2 different days here. So if you want to grow your upper back, you can have an upper back specific day. Or if you want to grow that width, you could have a lat specific day. Right? And then with our calves, you can do the 3 variations. So if you're on the Smith machine and doing your calf raises, get yourself up, set yourself up, and then I want you to do straight, and then I want you to do pigeon-toed, and then I want you to do toes faced out. Right? 3 sets there, and then one extra set, bang, straight on the straight ones, up and down. And there's a new study that just came out, is that you only need to go up about 60% on your calves for optimal muscle growth. So you don't need to fully contract on your calves, right? Just the really big stretch is what we're looking for. Now, for the back, I would structure it with your heaviest movement first. So let's say you did bent over row. And then the secondary movement, I would do lats. So a close grip row, close grip lat pull down. And then the third one, you do 2 sets as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a cable seated row, right? So that's focusing on the whole back, pulling to your nipple. So you want to make sure that you're hitting each muscle group with extreme intent, with extreme failure. And then our 4th day, which I didn't put, I wrote 3, but we have our shoulders and tricep. Our front delt first. We want to get this absolutely hammered first. So we're going to do a dumbbell press, or we're going to do a Smith machine press. Right, you pick whatever is best for you, whatever you can feel that mind-muscle connection best on your front delts. Like every other one, it's going to be 3 sets here. And then we're going to go straight into our side delts. I love cable lateral raises because you get more control. The only thing is you can burn yourself out a little bit because you can only do one at a time, right? But 2 sets here to absolute failure, 6 to 10 reps again. And then our third and final exercise will be our rear delts. But like I said, over here, if your rear delts are lacking, put them first, right? Don't hesitate to put them first. Put your lagging body part first. And then for your triceps, same thing as your biceps. There's 2 variations that I would be using, and that is overhead tricep extension and then straight bar curl. Or then obviously you've got your most renowned ones, which is your normal cable extensions. So pick 2 of them and do 2 sets of them, and that is literally it. But if you really want to, you can add in a 5th day for your lagging body parts. So for me at the moment, I'm trying to grow my quads and I'm trying to grow my lats. So I added in an extra day. And follow this exact same structure, right? So the base structure is your first exercise, 3 sets, and then every set after that is 2 sets, 2 sets. Except for leg day, you do 3 sets here, 2 sets here, and then 3 sets here again, and then 2 sets here. That is literally it. That is how you structure your workout plans based around what your goals are and what you want to accomplish physique-wise. I can't pick exactly what body parts you need to grow, but make sure you just follow these rules. Right, that is it. Everything I told you in here, write them down, watch it again, but add in that 5th day if you want to keep growing, if you want to keep progressing. But there's a myth out there at the moment. It's going around social media that abs are made in the kitchen. Like, yes, okay, you need to be in a calorie deficit. But if you're skinny fat, you're a lot closer to seeing your abs than you actually think. But if you want veins absolutely ripping through, you need to actually be training them. They are a fucking muscle. They are literally the center mass of your whole body. Why would you not train them? It doesn't make sense. It's how you balance yourself. It's how you control yourself. It's how you pivot, right? Why would you not train them? And there's another massive misconception is just do a circuit. It's like, since when do abs become a completely different muscle? Why would you just do a circuit? Why would you not train them with actual weight like you would every other single muscle? So every single week, twice a week, do 4 sets of one of these. Not 4 sets of all of them, 4 sets of one of them. You got your cable crunches with weight, or your hanging leg raises, or your weighted decline bench. So grab yourself a weight, go on the decline bench, and then bang, straight up. Or if your gym's got a machine, use that. Make sure you train your abs if you want them to be ripping through your skin like this. And there is 2 real secrets to building muscle while shredding fat, and that is 1, progressive overload. Now you know you're going to be taking each set to absolute failure within 6 to 10 reps. Once you hit 10 reps, so let's say you did 12 kgs of 10 reps on hammer curls. Once you've done that and you've got good form, you've actually got the squeeze and contraction done properly. Make sure you only go to 90%, not 100. Once you get that squeeze and then contraction down properly at 10 reps, then you can go back to 6 reps and up the weight. You should be progressing every single solitary week as long as you're training with maximum intensity and you're incorporating mastering your macros, right? If you're on the fatter side of the skinny fat spectrum, eat 200 calories below your maintenance calories with 1.1 grams of protein per pound you weigh. Right, so structure your diet 40% protein, 30% carbs, and 30% fats. That is it. Structure it that way, and I guarantee you will hit your result. Just make sure you're eating enough protein to keep you full, and we are just trying to make sure you're not dropping weight too quick and you're building muscle at the exact same time. And if you're on that skinnier side, eat about 1 to 200 above the maintenance, exact same principles, except do 40% protein, 35% carbs, and 25% fats. I guarantee you, if you do this and eat 1 to 200 above your maintenance, you'll put on slight muscle while reducing your fat, and you will start to look jacked as shit as soon as you know it, before you know it. Now, there's only 2 differences between you and I, is that 1, I took action. Right? I used to watch videos like these, I used to dream about having the physique, and I fucking said, fuck it one day. and just took action because I hated the way I looked, I hated being skinny fat, knew that I was capable of more. So if that is you, you have that ambition, you want that dream physique, you can go get it. Man, you can absolutely go get it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're capable of going and getting it. That is the only difference, is you deciding right in this very moment that you want to take the action. You need that dream physique. And the other one that helped me massively, I got a coach. Right, I got someone to help me learn every single solitary thing that I do now. Done 2 bodybuilding shows and all that now. Now that didn't come until later down the line, where I ended up looking like this and whatnot. But this just goes to show you the example of what can happen if you stay consistent, you stay disciplined over a long period of time. Right? I dropped my ego, I got a coach, I didn't know everything that I needed to do, but the best part about all of that is that I was able to give it back to you guys, and I'm eternally grateful for that. So, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you fucking enjoyed it. I hope it helps. Go back, rewatch it. This is everything that you need to know to stop being skinny fat. Make sure you get your nutrition dialed in. Make sure you're training at maximum intensity and hitting those body parts that you want to grow with maximum intent, and go get after it. Never return back to the old version of you. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or want to know anything else, because I'm trying to create this massive ecosystem where we all thrive with each other. So thank you very much for watching. Drop any comments, any questions, and I'll make a video about it. Thank you, boys. Thank you, men. Thank you, gentlemen.